got a cigarette on her lips. She's taking a drive, hanging out with my best friend. We've got tickets to board Central Station. We're running away. I don't know where to go or stay. I don't know where to go in the night time. We're all alone. But I won't forget. I won't forget your face. Yeah, I won't forget you. Whenever you leave this place, I've been locked out. I've been locked out. Locked out of my mind. I've been needing I've been needing days of confused. I don't know how to get through to you, but I won't forget. I won't forget your face. I won't forget. Whenever you leave this place,
So, Soccer Taco has a really long story, but ultimately, yeah. Ultimately, I had this memory that was never really explained, and well, I found out the story behind that, and the whole story ends up with a kind of a celebration of just getting through that day at this restaurant in Knoxville named Soccer Taco. And well, I haven't really told the story to many because it's really personal, but the first person I decided to open up about it was to Zane.
Yeah.
And he was like, you need to write a song about that. But it's really hard to write a song about just a specific day. And we were just writing Soccer Taco already and didn't have a name for it, so
We named it Soccer Taco.
A woman, we were practicing the song actually, and a woman walked.
yeah.
First of all, she walked through my
Garage.
garage, which was a little weird, but she was like, that sounds super cool, and we asked her, what should we name it? We had this idea, Soccer Taco, and she was like, yeah, name it that. am the drummer of Basement Days.
I'm Zane. I'm the guitar, vocal, and trumpet player for Basement Days.
I'm Juan, the guitarist and one of the vocalists for Basement Days.
And I'm Lily, and I'm the bassist, and sometimes I am the vocalist for Basement Days.
The only one that doesn't get to say that.
I am also the vocalist for Basement Days.
Also. Okay, who got the band together?
Juan and I collect,
those two.
or Juan pretty much.
In like middle school, I really wanted to start a band, so I went to the only other guy I knew who liked music as much as me, and we just kind of got together and started thinking of band names, and we came here.
Basement Days.
We went through it.
And were y'all guys friends before you got the band together?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like all of us were. Like, Lily
Except for
not
that.
so much.
Kind
yeah.
of.
She
Yeah.
kind of came into the picture.
They
later
met
on.
me at band
Yeah.
camp.
One time at band camp, right?
Yeah.
Well, what instrument did you play in band?
Oh, I was actually the bassist for the marching band as well.
Okay.
But other than that, I would play tuba.
Tuba. How did you come up with the name Basement Days?
Okay, so Juan and I, we're sitting down here after a long sleepover, and we're like, we need a good name. We need a chantable name. And I was like, okay,
What's something with 3
hat,
syllables?
yeah, hat, lamp, light, hat, lamp, light.
We were literally looking around the
Yeah.
basement.
And then I think we both collectively were like, basement something, basement.
Yeah.
Basement guys, basement like some,
Basement
and then we're like,
guys.
oh, Basement Days.
But it was
And
like 3 a.m.
yeah, it was whack. But yeah, that's how Basement Days kind of started.
Imagine where we would be if we were the basement guys.
We'd be famous by now.
Okay, what would you say your genre of music is?
Mm.
I always like to say we're in the business of making good music, because ultimately, we like just kind of play what we feel sounds good, whether that's really soft or if it's really loud and really fast. But for what we tell venues when we try to gig somewhere is
Indie rock.
indie rock.
Indie rock.
Rock and roll.
Sometimes indie alternative.
Yeah.
Who does most of the writing and material?
Collectively,
it's
all of us collectively,
Yeah.
like, she writes a lot of the lyrics. She's a really, really crazy good lyricist. And Juan and I write a lot of, like, the songs and, like, the guitar parts for the songs, and we kind of have ideas and stuff, and we bring it to the whole band collectively and are like, okay, what can we do to better this song? And a lot of songs are written that way. So
What other artist inspires you?
Do we each want to say like one that kind of got us into music?
I don't know. Like a lot.
Well, like
Oh,
a main one.
main,
Go ahead.
okay. So, I kind of like, I really, really got into music when I started listening to Miles Davis, because I'm a trumpet player, and so I was like, okay, if I can learn one Miles Davis song, I'm gonna be big. I'm not big, but I learned one Miles Davis song.
Well,
And-
maybe one day you'll be big.
Yeah,
right?
hopefully one day. But what got me playing guitar is Rex Orange County, which is a indie alternative music guy.
You wanna...
I started out playing trumpet solely because he yelled at me until I joined the band, and I had the choice of being a percussionist or trumpet player. And I chose trumpet player, but then later on, I was like, oh, I want to join the band with
Yeah.
with another member that used to be part of us, and they were like, oh, we need a drummer, and I'm like, I can do that. So then I annoyed them until I got a drum set and joined.
So
And Travis Barker was a really big inspiration for drum set.
I was always really into like kind of a punk, kind of just classic rock. Like I was a huge fan of Jimi Hendrix, and just from birth, I've always really liked how fast guitarists move their fingers around the fretboard, and just like I really like harmonies. So, but Hendrix is really just a big one that really got me interested, and I've always wanted to someday reach his level if I ever could.
I don't really I've always been into all sorts of almost everything, but when I started wanting to make my own music, I was into I don't know, still a lot of stuff, but I guess the smash grunge-ish kind of stuff, and My Chemical Romance, obviously.
I was gonna say.
And that's what I was listening to 24/7, and but if there's anything that I am inspired by when it comes to sounding like something, it's Girl in Red, stuff like that, and she writes indie stuff, and lyrics. I want my lyrics to sound kind of like that. So yeah.
Cool. What has been your biggest challenge as a new band?
Rides and rides. But also getting venues to have us and take a chance on us when we're a new band and don't really have that much material out.
That also goes hand in hand with not being able to record, so that was a pretty.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty big.
And the fact that we're all still in school.
Yeah,
that's a big that's in the way.
We have an off season for marching band.
Yeah. And, but it's the thing about venues is there's so much work into getting a venue to say yes, and then there's I've called 40 venues and they've all said no. And it sucks. It sucks to get rejected, but you gotta keep trying and just thankfully we got kind of a break. Our big break, as it said, at Bloom, Dan Furr took a chance on us, and that has been the driving factor of getting trying to book more venues and more stuff, because that one guy just took a chance on us, and it was really, really cool.
So maybe these videos will help too. As well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys get along well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a big thing when we decided. Lily isn't our first bassist, but the number one requirement that we've had for the band is just, can we vibe with them? Can we get a
vibe check?
Can we be ourselves and just relax?
A lot of bands professionally, they don't get along.
Yeah, no, some of those bands aren't
Or
even
they
friends.
Or they just break up because they can't tolerate one another.
That's what happened to the first two.
Oh my
There were two bands before this with those two.
And that happens locally too, because they're all the time switching up, changing members a lot.
Yeah,
But
that's
It's constant.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty nice where it is right now.
Yeah.
Are you guys planning on working on an EP or an album? So.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
We have been since I joined.
Yeah.
We hopefully we're gonna get some money together collectively throughout this month and next month, and we're gonna go to either Classic Recording in Bristol or a recording studio in Castlewood, which I just found out about a month ago, and the guy's really cool. But we're gonna start recording very, very soon, hopefully.